Hello folks, and welcome back to another game demo. This is called Uber Urban. It's a demo of the city builder. It's kind of different and weird, and I'm okay with it. I love the graphical style. I don't understand some of the choices, but we'll get into all of that. Let's go ahead and play here. We're going to start off with a new one, and we'll start with the tutorial map because it's the only one. And we're just going to play the standard one and see exactly what it does for us here. So I'm going to begin the tutorial. I've already played this a little bit. I just want to kind of go through here and see exactly what's going on. So we need to start building roads. So we're going to get our road tool out and just dragging along a line there. Yay us. All right. So to populate our city, we need to add in some zoning. So we're going to get some low density residential here. There we go. Got all of that. Let's add some more roads. So we're gonna go that way, and we'll add on some low density commercial here. Make a little spot there, and then our road's going to continue down, I think, this way. And then what we'll do is we'll add in some industrial stuff. Now you can see there's lots of options of what you have available to us. So I'm going to get some green stuff, then we'll get some vegetables, then we'll get some animals, then we'll get some fruit, and then we'll put in one tobacco spot because tobacco's gross. All right, we have inadequate power, so we're going to go to our services area and add power, and then we get our little windmill stuff here, and we're just going to try to place it out of the way. And does that solve all our problems? It does. There we go. All right, so what we need to do now is we need to go into finances, and we need to achieve a positive cash flow. Right now, we're negative $121 a day. Take a look at our, we're getting better. But if we take a look at our revenue, most of that revenue is coming from our industrial spot. We have expenses. The power and our roads are the only ones that are really costing us money. So if we were to take that down just a little bit and go over here, we should hopefully be able to get positive here. But we need to keep high industrial commercial demand. Looks like residential is our thing that we need right now. So let's go ahead and build some more residential stuff. There we go. We got all these nice little houses. I dig the graphical style. It looks very nice. I like that they vary in size and all of that. Oops, we're running out of power, so we're gonna need to go back into services and provide more power. So we'll put that in there like so. We have power now. And finance-wise, how we doing? I don't even know where I just clicked into. I think I clicked the wrong button. I want to go to finances. We're at negative $75 a day, which is not terrible for like most things, but we need to do better. So we're going to go in here and we're going to do something like that. Now, there's a method to the see how it eliminates large chunks of stuff if you connect too much stuff together. So I'm not a big fan of how it handles all of that. And no matter what you do, from what I can tell, there's going to be these big gaps in the middle of your housing areas here. So I'm just going to add on more houses because that's what we're being demanded to add on right now. And then eventually here, hopefully, be able to do a little more. But there's our lighting coming on. Taking a look at our income and finances. We're still negative. We're negative even more money now, even though we added on some stuff. But basically, eventually we'll get to a point where we have more people and more stuff available to us. So we're lacking resources and we have negative cash flow. It's down to $28, so we're not far off. Let's go ahead in here and, hey, we're a small town now. And when we get to small town status, it adds some additional items for us. First off, it adds medium density. So we're going to re-outfit all of this central core right here with more dense housing. All right, we got all of that hopefully in place. And I'm just trying to outfit all of these things so we can make higher density should mean higher tax revenue because there's more people per spot. So we're going to do all of that. When I go over into finances here, we're making money. That's awesome. But we're lacking services. What services are we lacking, folks? So we're going to go over here to government. We could build a city hall if we'd like. But you see how these don't sit on any grid. So it's a little awkward. Like I could just put City Hall in the middle of these townhouses. I don't understand what's going on there. But now if we go over into, well, let's take a look at other stuff in government. Power Reduction Act. Yeah, we're gonna activate that policy and we're gonna make sure we save some of our energy here. Well, we got an election coming. So I guess we can get voted out if we don't do what we're supposed to do here. All right, so we have water services. What is that thing? Small underground pumping station. We're just gonna get a big water tower there. All right, what else do we need as far as our services go? So we'll go back over to services. We have garbage. So we'll make our little garbage plant there. Throw that in there. What do you need? The thing I don't like is that I can't tell what services we don't have. So what services are, oh, there we go. Never mind. So we need more power, we need buses, and we need communication. Okay, so let's first deal with the power issue. So we have a coal-fired power plant that we're just going to smack down here because it doesn't seem to really affect anything in the game. And I'm going to remove, I just want to remove these guys. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that should still be good. We're good on power. Now we want to go transportation services. Ooh, we get rail. That's fun. Oh, no, we don't get rail. Bus and truck. A truck depot. I don't know why a city's providing a truck depot, but okay. And then we also need to go back into services and in there provide a bus depot. So we're going to do that. And the last thing we have is communication. So go to services. I don't see any communication spot. Nature doesn't have any communication. I don't see communication in here at all. But what we do have is high density mixed use commercial, which is we are in demand for commercial right now. So we're going to outfit this whole area that. Inadequate services. What is, we need more water. Okay. And then back in services, I did see a communication option, which if I can just do a single large cell tower, I'd be very happy. There we go. And then this area needs more buses. Okay. See, those are problems I can solve. Lack of buses, we can figure that out. So we're gonna go over here, there, and another bus depot. You put in down there. All right, everybody's happy. We're still lacking resources here and we have negative cash flow. So this took me a little while to figure out when I first started playing this game. It's not hard, it's just a little awkward to understand. So let's take a look at this here. Over here, we have our resources and trade button. When we go in there, we can see all of the things that we have available to us. There's a whole bunch of stuff that we don't currently produce, that we could produce. So we need to go over into our, not roads, we need to go into zoning and we need to go into industry. And now we should have some more industry options. So I have fruit stuff that we can build in, or food production. I have textiles that we could add on. We have plastics and furniture and shopping goods and cleaning supplies. And I think all of those are eventually going to do stuff. I just don't know how to do it. And some of them are missing what they need. So we're going to go back here and say you're going to be beverages. All right. And hopefully what that's going to do, so we take a look here. We're really looking for plastics, shopping goods, cleaning supplies, security monitoring. We have other things we can put in here. So let's go and explore all of those. So that's going to start coming up like so. All right, we got that. What do you need? All right, we'll deal with you later. Lacking resources, lacking services, and negative cash flow. Fantastic. We need more buses. Okay, we can provide more buses because I accidentally put that road there and I did not mean to, so we can get our buses back into operation. Like that. All right. And then we're gonna go to zoning, and I want to go to our office stuff because we can do security stuff like so. Customer support can go in there. Data entry, let's go there. Marketing, I don't see why not. Let's do more data stuff there. And you can see that it gets much darker, much more ready to go here. It's lacking resources. It's occupied, but it's lacking resources. It just never tells us what exactly the resources are, which is not that big of a deal, but it's just important to know for the game that you're not really going to know what's going on here. And now we need to build more residential stuff. So we only have medium residential. High density mixed use is nice, but I don't really want that right now. Just need some more residential to go into place. And we'll figure out what's going on. So we have a whole bunch of stuff. We have elections coming up. We're going to play this until we reach our election, and then we'll see what we do here. I'm going to build more roads coming up. Let's see, where's that road? Oh, there we go. Okay. And now I can go in and provide some more residential accommodations for our people. There we go. That should help us out with our shrinking budget. We have $142,000 left. It's on the bottom right there. Our residential population is 6,334. I like to do just these little ones. I don't think it really matters, but it helps me get more stuff per small area here. So we're going to add those in. We need more water. We need more power. We need more everything. So let's go over in here. We'll get some more water. Then we're going to go back to services and we're going to build more power. It doesn't seem to matter where you actually build these things, just as long as you build them. I can't afford this one, so we're going to go over into governments. Oh, we have our election coming up soon. We're minus our money. There is a spot where you can take out a loan. I just forget where it's at. So like our fruit stuff, you can see what's going on. We produce 375. We're consuming only 30 fruits per day, so we have a surplus, which means we should be able to ship stuff out. Crude oil, we're not doing anything. Plastics, we're not doing anything because it needs oil. Shopping goods. Ooh, we need to make more shopping goods, so we can do that. Yeah, I know we're in debt. I just don't know how to... There we go. We'll go up to loans. Take a nice little $1 million loan out. Whatever. So now I can go into services. I can build a power plant, I believe. And we're going to put it right behind somebody's backyard. We're going to do the same thing with trash because we're lacking trash services. All right, and then we need another bus depot. So guess what's going right behind somebody's house? A bus depot. All right. So I absolutely love city building games. I haven't played a lot of them on the channel as far as like actual city building stuff. Like usually it's been an offshoot of something else. But I love this style of game. This one's a little weird, and that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. It's just a little weird. I just need to get more cleaning supplies, but they need plastics to do that. Shopping goods is what we really need. So I'm going to go back to industry. See if we can find a spot or two. And they're going to get reassigned here. Shopping goods. I think that's what I need. So we're lacking resources, we're lacking services, we don't have enough power somehow. So we're gonna go back here, and just like all city building games, there's a very fine line of how to do all this stuff. And I don't know what that line is quite yet. I will get there eventually. But in a demo like this, I have no idea what I'm doing. So let's go ahead and build a nice little road coming out. Then we'll go back in here. Choose more industry to pop in there like so. And then we can grab more roads. And that's going to come up like this. And we'll connect it into our existing road network. Then we'll build on some more of this stuff because that's where our demand is currently at. There we go. And we're still lacking communication stuff, so maybe a data center. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, that solved that problem real fast. So all of our services are there. We're losing money. How much money are we losing per day? A lot. Like a whole lot, but that's okay. And we're out of... Somehow we cleared our debt. Okay, I don't know how we did that. Yeah, I know. We had another loan apparently somewhere in there that we were totally out of debt and we still owe lots of stuff. All right. So I think that's going to wrap us up for here. It's a cool little game. There's some weird quirks, and I imagine that, like, see these big buildings, how they fill up space. This area in the middle is going to fill up. I don't know if I love that approach or don't, but it's definitely interesting. So I'm going to go in here and just do one more thing. We'll put some medium commercial in place. And that's only to try to drive some tax revenue, I think. But you can see we have areas that have not been filled in yet, and they're not going to be filled in. All right. So I'm totally cool with this. Not a big deal. Oh, let's go through the election. We can't speed anything up because we're right before the election. Let's see if we make the election and what's kind of going to happen with that. While that's happening, let's try to build out what it says we need, which it looks like it's going to be more housing. And I want to try to get up to 10,000 residents if we can. So we'll go through and add those. We'll do that just because we can. We'll add on more stuff all the way through all of this. There we go. Some roads come off the other ways just so we can add on more residential stuff. All right. And we just have a little bit longer until we get to our election, where we are most definitely going to lose. In government, the election is February. So we have 2 months before the election in 1991 of February, and then we'll most definitely be out of office. So we're gonna let the game keep going. We're almost through December. We're losing a ton of money each month, and that's okay because we have no idea what we're doing. But we have this nice little city. Yeah, I know. And I don't know where to find my approval rating at all. So demand, we still have a lot of demand for all of this. So let's go in and try building on some more roads so we can build more places for people to live. All right, and I did a boo-boo there, so we have to go demolish that road and that road. Here we go. All right, we're gonna go in and add more of all the places for people to live and hopefully satisfy some of that demand. But it's just kind of, some of this game is very annoying because, like, you don't know what's what and how to do things. So, like, I don't know all of that. I know we're in debt. I got it. I know. Let's take out a big loan. Why not? We'll pay that one back. There we go. See? Your government knows what it's doing. It's okay. What are we lacking? Oh God. We're lacking water and power. Okay. So let's go over to services, water. We're going to get a nice big water tower there. Boom. And services, we're going to go to power. And we get a nice big coal plant right there. There we go. We're still lacking. There we go. Okay. All right. So we're almost done January. We're going to see exactly what this does for us, but I'm not super hopeful of what this is going to provide. The lighting and design of this game is beautiful. I love the structures. I love the shape of everything. I love how it works and looks and feels. I just don't understand how lots of this game works yet, and that's okay. I just want to figure it out longer term. So rail. Yeah, see, I can put it in passenger rail, but it doesn't do anything because I go back to transportation, or no, I go back to, yeah, transportation rail, cargo station, passenger stations. So I put a passenger station in, but I don't know what that does for me. I don't really know what that does. So let's see what we did. We had our entire population apparently is eligible. Votes for. Hey, we definitely got 50%. All right, we start our next term. We won the election, and those 1,518 people are going to suffer. But we'll be fine. We got it. We completed the demo, and that's all there is. So there's a lot of interesting stuff going on there. Not sure how it's going to work out totally, but I like the ideas. I just want more understanding of how it all functions, but that's a demo. It just gives you the ideas how it plays. So thanks for joining me. That was Uber Urban. Super fun, super interesting, and I'm looking forward to seeing that one coming out. Folks, thanks for joining me. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.